My special guest, she is here. She's in the building right now. And before I bring her on, let me just cue up my applause. Introducing to you. Introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is J Webb.
J Webb here in the building. So you get a round of applause when you come down here.
Thank you. I'm feeling very welcome.
I bet you didn't get that at Westside.
Oh. Wow.
So before every single show, even though you've already done it, I ask the same 3 questions. What's your name, what do you do, and why do you do it?
Yeah. Okay, well, my name is J Webb. I'm a singer-songwriter from East London, and I'm doing music because music is actually a part of me, like how my little finger is a part of me, or my arm, or my leg. Music's a part of me. I cannot escape it.
Right, okay, so I have to talk about everything. Okay. Right. So when I first got your track, I went to do a little bit of a search because obviously I like to tweet out who's coming on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So I had no information, and so I couldn't find J Webb, and so I did a little search on J Webb and the track which is called "Pay Attention," which we'll play a bit later on.
Yeah.
And then I found your Twitter handle.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right. And the shock, right, was amazing. So I wasn't expecting to see what I saw.
Okay. How old are you again? Over 18?
I'm over 18. I know it's hard to tell, but I'm over 18.
Okay.
Just. So when I saw the Twitter handle, I thought, hold on a minute, have I got the right person? So I didn't know. So I had to do a lot of searching. So I had to do even more investigation. And I asked somebody who was fully aware of you.
Yeah.
And your work.
Yes.
So can we talk about what you've done before? Because we're going to go into your song in a minute, and that's your first song, I'm assuming.
No, I was signed to Sony.
Okay.
And I did a dance track called Down and Dirty.
Oh, really? How long ago was that?
That was 2 years ago, I think. 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from the music, we'll go into that in a minute. So apart from the music, what else do you do, Miss J Webb?
Okay, so apart from the music, I own a production company in the adult entertainment industry. I also invest in property, and I own a record label as well.
Okay. And how long have you been doing all of these things?
I've been doing the adult world stuff for 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Investing, say about 6 years.
Okay.
Investing in property, stocks and shares, that type of thing. Songwriting, I'm doing that since I was 15, but I've only recently started getting paid from a company in LA called Heavy Hitters. Okay. Over the last 2 years.
So the things that you're involved in now, you started off by making music and writing music, I'm assuming in your bedroom at home while you're doing your GCSEs and stuff?
Well, kind of, yeah. But it's not something that I was taking seriously because, education, the general order of life, like, go to school, finish your education, get a job,
Speaking to your mic, just in case.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
That's better. That's much better. Go on.
So just going through the general workings of life and just making sure that I have a secure life first.
So were your parents? Because this happened to me. Did your parents put you off, because music was your first dream? Yeah. Did your parents put you off making the music? Did they say, no, you can't do that, you need to focus? We want you to go out and be a doctor. That's what I was told. Right.
Well, I've always been quite rebellious, and I believe that we're cut at our umbilical cord so we can travel down our own path in life. Okay. And my people have always been supportive of what I want to do, and it's like, hey, you're good at it. You've actually got something going on there. Build, and when it's ready, the universe will make sure that everything comes together and works. Okay. Yeah.
So you left you left school, and you were writing, as you said, you were writing up from about 15.
I left school at 16, and then I went to Tenerife. I was a session singer because my dad is a session singer in Tenerife. Okay. And I had a working holiday out there because I wanted to get out of London.
Why?
I'm originally from the country. I'm a country bumpkin.
Where are you from?
Leicester.
Oh dear, right, okay.
Yeah, what do you mean, oh dear? Oh,
hello. I've been Leicester twice. It was boring both times.
Well, yes, it is. It is. And now I live in Nottingham. I've gone back.
You live in Nottingham now?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that to yourself?
Basically, I love old school buildings, Grade 2 listed buildings. Okay, yeah. And where I'm living now is a pram factory. It was a pram factory. And I'm telling you, man, for 140,000.
It must be big, though.
Oh, God. It's humongous.
Yeah.
I feel like the queen of the universe every time I open my eyes. Yeah. It's a good investment. Yeah. And I have many other investments in that area. Yeah. So it makes sense that I stay close.
Have, massive... So might we see you in... rich house, poor house one day?
No, maybe homes under the hammer.
Okay, fair enough. Do you have like a massive garden with sheep?
No, see, the thing is, I have a courtyard. There's no outdoor space, but Nottingham has lots of parks. Yeah. And it also has Sherwood Forest, so... Okay. Yeah.
Sherwood Forest. You know what? I've actually always wanted to go there.
Yeah, go there. They've got a centre parks. It's very nice. Really? Extremely nice. Yeah.
I don't know why, because of just the name and the Robin Hood stuff. I've wanted to go there. There's probably nothing there for me.
No, there is. There's so much to do. You have to go. Go with your girlfriend. Go with your friends, or go with the family. Please, you must. And then text me, tell me how it was, and then I want a little tip or a little thank you or something, or just a shout out.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but you know what? It's on my to-do list, like way down the bottom, but it's on there somewhere. Right, so going back to, I'm just going to get the story of your life, basically. Mm-hmm. So you went to Tenerife. Your dad's a session singer. Yeah. What's your mum do?
My mum, she's like a health coach. She helps people with like planning out their life. Okay. Health. She's very much into natural remedies. Yeah. Of if you want to lose weight, if you've got acne, there is something natural out there that can heal every single disease that we may have.
Do you believe that?
Most definitely. Okay. Yeah, we come from the earth, so why can't the earth heal us?
Okay. So you were out there, you were a session singer. How long were you out there for in Tenerife?
Only for like a year and a half. Okay. And whenever I go away from England, I can only stay away for a year and a half. I just get homesick. I need to come back to the smoke and the smog and Well, you say smoke and the smog, but you're out in Leicester and Nottingham, like where the air is clear and fresh and nice. Yeah. So you're all right. You got good lungs. Not like us down here. Yeah. I'm a smoker without smoking, basically. I used to smoke. I used to get it in. I used to blaze. I used to smoke, but you can't do something that's bad for you for too long. Mm-hmm. You got to say, all right, you know what? I've been there. I've done that. Worn the t-shirt. Gone down the road, round the corner. Done.
Bored of it.
Yeah. Something new. Over it, man.
Okay. So then you were singing. So you went back to England after Tenerife and continued to pursue your dream of singing?
I mean, I always write. I always sing. My current producer now is the producer I was working with back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he always believed in me. Okay. And we have songs like, there's a song called Under My Skin. I wrote that when I was 16. Yeah. And it's very, very explicit. Yeah. But that's just how I was feeling at the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. So you were doing that, and then one thing led to another. You need to earn money. So were you earning money at this point from the music?
Oh, yes. From coming back, I worked at the Café de Paris in Piccadilly Circus. Okay. And also I worked for...
what were you doing there?
I was front of house. So when you would come, to the Café de Paris, you would have met me beforehand, like on the phones. Okay. Hi, Café de Paris, how can I help?
Yeah. Still got it.
Perfect voice,
Still got it.
And I would book your table or book dinner. And then when you'd come down, I would greet you and show you to your table. Okay. Or just make sure that you feel comfortable in the venue.
And how was that?
It was absolutely amazing.
Really? I thought you were going to say you hated it.
Oh, God, I loved it. I have to love everything that I do or I can't invest.
Okay, right, fair enough. So then you left there because you loved it, so you left there because...
No, I mean, I was working at the Café de Paris and I was working for a law firm. I was a personal assistant to
So you were really busy again. Yeah. So you're always really busy, really?
You have to be. Okay. I mean, you set goals, you rack them up high and then you knock them down. That's if I'm not doing that, I feel I don't know how I would feel because I've always been doing that.
I hear that. So at what point did you then move into the adult industry from the music, and were you still doing both, and what about the law thing? How did that?
The law?
Yeah, you.
I mean, I worked for them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And for me, I'm only happy when it's my own. Yeah. I need my own company. I need my own house. I need my own everything. Yeah. So. Working at the Café de Paris, I was feeling as though I was making it in life, but I feel as though I was lying at the same time. Right, okay. So I had to sit down in solitude, be like, ask yourself the question, are you really happy? Yeah. Are you really doing what you want to do? Yeah. And I was like,
the answer was?
No, I'm not. Okay. So after a lot of thought, went into it, I decided to get into that particular business. Okay.
Why? Of all the things you could have done...
I love myself. I love my body. I feel as though I have a purpose on this earth. And if you think about it, music, what do most people talk about in music?
Guns, knives.
And I'm not talking about drill. I'm not talking about
You could have been why didn't you go down the gangster road? You could have been that.
No. I don't want to break it now. Right. Ain't about that life. But for me, most people talk about love or emotions. You know, we are humans, and that's what we run on. For myself, I had to go with my emotions as a, you know, strong, powerful woman. What do I like? What do I need? And I need to make this into a business that's going to work for me and it's going to have longevity. Because think about it. You have a website, you build it up, get about over 150 scenes, 1,500 stills, which are images. People like the brand because Jasmine Webb is a brand. It's not just, oh yeah, that girl from Dada Red.
But did it start off as a brand?
It's no. Hell no. Okay, no. I came up against so much racism. Right. Okay. You know, being a dark-skinned black woman
as one of many.
Just one of many, and my name wasn't even Webb. It was just Jasmine. Okay. So I had to build the brand slowly, but in a business way, business sense. So I wouldn't get into the messy drama that girls and
was that your intention to begin with, though, just to set up your own brand, or was your intention just to get in and get some money and get out?
No. This is longevity. This is an empire I'm building.
And that was your thinking from the very start.
From the very start. Okay. And the music was also going to be a part of it. Okay. Now, what I would like to see is a division of strong, sexy, confident black women, strong, sexy, confident black men, and then they come together, fuse it together like black love. You know,
in the industry.
Yeah.
In general, or in that industry.
In general, in life, and also in porn, because you don't see it, and the porn that you do see of that nature is kind of like, you know, the black woman's always being dragged around the set by her weave and being called all kind of names. No, for my set, I want a black woman who's the boss, or she is the mother, and she is in control of what's going on. It always has to have an element of fun. It has to have an element of, you know, whether the lady's fat, skinny, you know, straight hair, curly hair. I want to break down all the conditions of what love is or what beauty is.
So I'm a Christian and I've never watched porn before in my life.
Okay, of course.
right.
So, get it out your system.
But I would assume
this guy.
I would assume that you would get those sort of scenes in amongst people getting dragged around by the weave, and the love scenes, and the lady's the boss. So it must exist somewhere.
It does. I mean, with anything, you have good and bad.
Yeah, okay. Right? But you just didn't think there was enough of it.
Sorry?
You just didn't think there was enough of it.
I didn't see it. When I put into the search engine, you know, black on black, it doesn't come up. I'm like, hold on a second. I just typed in black on black because I need to see that right now. I need to see that to start my day. You know, and I don't see that, and I'm like,
Jokes aside, I didn't even know you can type in black and black and get that. But anyway, go on. I'm not that educated.
Homework, something for you to do today.
You know what? I actually should do more homework. I should have. I would have been. I might have made it in today actually if I did do so. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't want to spend too much time talking about it. So you you got into the industry, but your ambition and where you wanted to go was to create something bigger. Yeah. You had a view as to what porn should be, or what another outlet of porn should be, just to cater for a different person who might want to watch.
Yes.
And how difficult was that to make?
Extremely difficult. I mean, I was over in the States once, and the producer told me, I asked him, look, I've come over here, I want to interact with, you know, black people. Yep. And he's like, we can't do that right now. It's putting across the wrong image. I'm like, what? Sorry, do you want to say that again? Yeah. And then when he realized that he had slipped up, he was like,
what does that mean, though?
Thank you. Right. I said, what does that actually mean? Right. And he's like, well, you know, I mean, you know, we got to keep in with the authenticity of what's happening in today's society. And so basically, black man, white woman, black woman, white man. And I've got nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You check my stuff out, I'm only with white people. They won't put me with black people. The only time I was with black people was in Prague, and Budapest.
Is that your preference, or just
I requested, because these days I'm not working with anyone I don't want to work with. Companies have to ask me, who do you want to work with?
No, but do you prefer not to work with black men, or
no? I want to work with my.
So why do you not work with black men?
Because they won't put me with them. They won't put me with them. And there was this one time I worked with a guy called Omar, for a production company called Harmony, and
not the singer, by the way.
Not the singer. There's nothing like this. No, not that Omar. Let's just clear that up.
Even though he could dabble.
But anywho, we had a scene together, and he made it his business to tell the crew that, I don't like black women. I don't deal with black women, but because it's Jasmine,
Omar's black, right?
I don't know what his last name is.
No, but he's black.
Oh yeah, he's black.
Yeah.
you're going to love this. So, you know, he says, I don't have anything to do with black women, but because it's Jasmine, why not? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the company was like, hey, what do you want to do about this? Yeah. And so if you know me, Google the scene and you'll see what I did to him. Because in this industry, I run the string. I pull the strings.
So hold on a minute. So I don't get it. So how are you so at this point, are you running your own, network, but your own, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it. What do you call it?
I have my own production company. But I have built up respect.
But how do you get to that point where you can do that? Because I can imagine it's difficult.
Yeah.
Like I could, if I, as a man, and I'd assume it's slightly easier for men than women. I don't know if that's the case.
No, it's not. It's extremely hard.
Oh, is it? Even
in
as a man?
In this industry, anyway.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, if I wanted to go in, if I was a woman and wanted to go in and create my own production company, I'd imagine that it's quite difficult unless you had a lot of money and a lot of, I don't know, friends in higher places.
It's all that.
So how did you do it?
A lot of money, friends in high places. You have to be, you can study business. I studied business at De Montfort University. Right. And business is business, no matter what form of business it is. Selling shoes, selling, food, selling... Yeah.
Sex.
A brand. Yes. It has the same foundation. Yeah. Once you get the foundation correct, sky's the limit. And I followed, I called it a backwards plan. I said where I want to end up. Right. And I'm at the top of my backwards plan now. I've completed it.
Oh, so your backwards plan, so you start from
where you want to be.
Okay, got you. Okay.
And I started at this point right now with me talking to you about my music and my adult stuff. Okay.
But you don't want to forget that because it's all part of you, right?
No, I'm waving that flag.
Okay, cool. So are you still involved in it?
Of course, 100%.
In terms of acting or in terms of production or both?
Acting, production, and just keeping the brand going. Okay. I shoot for myself. I shoot for one of the biggest companies in the world called Brazzers. And it just keeps it all alive. But I've been shooting for over 10 years. Yeah. So I've got 10 years worth of content.
Are you not bored of it yet? 10 years down the line?
Never bored of it.
Really?
I'm actually really excited because I want to start recruiting, people from the black.
Hello.
There's an audition. There's an audition period you have to go through.
You know what? I think every guy at some point in their life has said, you know what? I will do it. You put me in that room with them cameras, ain't nothing going on. Like,
but no, one thing, the women are always on top though. For my concept.
What, physically, or do you mean like?
No, like it's going to be female friendly.
Okay.
So if a woman likes to be strangled and choked and all the rest of it, then that's where we're going. But if she wants to be the boss and she wants to, the women will direct it and they'll relay that over to me.
Okay.
And then I will go from there. Me and my production crew will go from there.
Okay, fair enough. So then you've made all these contacts, you've made money, you've made your own production company, and then you've taken from there, I'm assuming, tell me if I'm wrong, and then gone into property.
Yes. I mean, it's quite simple. There's two things in this life. What you can do with money, you can invest it in butter or you can invest it in cheese. Butter melts away to nothing, cheese sticks together. Right? You're not going to catch me at the nightclub, getting turned up, rocking every single designer handbag and that's butter in my world. You've spent it, it's gone. There's your children's children aren't going to see nothing back from that. But if you invest in a certain stock, if you put it into property, bricks and mortar, you're good. You're set for the future.
It's an interesting conversation. I like it.
Okay.
I'm going to play a track and we'll be back on the other side.
Yay.
Fuse ODG. This is Island. Island by Fuse ODG here on Top Radio. My name is Lukan Online. I'm here until 3 p.m. and I'm here with my special guest. She goes by the name of
J Webb.
She's here in the building.
Hey everyone.
So we had a great little chat just before we played that track.
Yeah.
But I want to focus more on you and the music.
Cool.
So you did start off by telling me that you were writing as a 15-year-old and then you went off to Tenerife as a session singer and you came back and then you delved in various different businesses and you've done very well by the sounds of it. Yeah. You're involved in the property. How many properties do you have, by the way, can I ask?
I have 5.
5?
Yeah.
In the UK alone or globally?
Well, I don't know if you can call like a joint venture with someone overseas.
That's yours?
I mean, I have a percentage of share.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a global investor of property?
I guess you could put it like that. Yeah.
Trying to bomb for that. That's all right. So you're doing all right. So if anyone needs a loan, yeah, you're the person to come to, right?
Hell no.
All right, okay, all right. Let's put that out there. All right.
I ain't about that life.
Right. So you're also delving back into the world of music.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that during this time when you were doing the movies and you were investing in property, you didn't have much time for the music.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but now you found time. How and why?
I'm established. I don't have to be fair. I don't have to work if I don't want to. I've set up. Oh, see, the thing is, with a website, it's like a house. You build it, and people will come.
Yeah.
I would like maximum 5,000 members, but the site is 2 months old. I dropped my music website and I dropped my adult website on the same week. That was my goal in life, one of my goals in life. Now, for $29.99, and you have 5,000 people that have given you that per month, you're laughing.
You're doing all right.
Yeah. But I haven't got 5,000 people yet.
But hold on, so people have to subscribe to both?
No. Just the adult site.
Okay, right.
Just the adult site. But also on Twitter, you have something called Fans Only. And that's pretty much along the same lines as a website.
What's that? I don't know.
So I will post photos and videos that only go to that.
Oh, really?
Revenue,
okay.
But the thing is, they take a percentage. Me, I've
Twitter
got a problem with you taking a percentage of what's mine. So I've always got to be the boss.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I got to.
But you are kind of using their platform.
Sorry?
You are kind of using their platform.
Of course. It's there. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Why not?
No, I mean, so you are... So
that's me.
Right, so did I not say before? Right, so here's the thing. So everyone listening, I said, make sure your phones are off, ringtones are off. Do you not answer it? Right, for that, you got to answer on air.
Really? But do you know what?
What's that?
Oh, it's my friend.
Hello, friend.
No. If it was someone I didn't know, I'd answer him.
What kind of friend? Anywho.
So anyway.
Right, okay, so we are where we are, and I've been completely thrown by your phone. Yeah, so where were we? I've actually completely...
We were talking about the Twitter and Fans Only and the different different platforms you can put your stuff on.
So you got the website. Okay, so let's talk about your website, because when I knew you were coming in, I said, okay, I need a picture to put on the flyer. Yeah. All right? So I went onto your Instagram. I followed you on Instagram. And I was scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And I think, you know what? I can't use any of these pictures. And I think I got back down to, I don't know, when you took this picture, it must have been like 2004. I don't know, it was years ago. Anyway, it was you in a taxi. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and use this picture.
No, don't use that.
That's all I could find.
Look,
I
own a production company. I take photos all the time. The one on your flyer is fantastic. Took that last week.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. So I didn't think to ask Reggie. Reggie sent it to me like 2 or 3 days ago. Yes. And I was like, oh, thank God for sending that, because I had nothing. I
thought ahead of time. What did I do? I said, shall I send you over the photos for the da-da-da? Yeah. I'm on point with everything. I'm a bit of a control freak, and I love that. But I had your back. I got you, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I had to go through the stress first. And I'm like, can someone help me out?
Was it painful?
It was enjoyable at the same time. Yeah, but I was, what can I use? I'm scrolling and I said, can someone help me? Am I being picky here, or can I use these? Can I blur out stuff? Like, what do I do? Yeah. But fine. And I said I got the taxi one, which wasn't the best.
Yeah, no. I was like in my sports bra and my waist trainer.
But I had a little bit of a zoom and a crop. A bit of a zoom and a crop, and then the the writing was going to cover up something, so it kind of worked, ish. Yeah. But I'm grateful that you sent through what you sent through.
I got you. No problem.
But then I found out so then I felt like I was in a bit of trouble yesterday, because Reggie then commented on the picture and said the Insta handle is...
I saw it.
At
J Webb
Singer. And I was like,
I was like, because when I saw it, I'm like, you're really putting that one out there for the dun.
I didn't know.
I
didn't know.
Teddy bear.
Huh? Is it on the press release?
Yeah, it is on the press release.
It's okay. At the end of the day, I'm not embarrassed of what I do. I'm so proud of myself.
But and be that. But my way of thinking was, why do you have this if you're trying to promote yourself as a singer? Like, it doesn't work.
I have a website. I've built a music website.
I didn't know. So but it makes perfect sense. Yeah. But I'm there thinking, you're promoting yourself as a singer, and all I see is this and this and naked this and breast this and that, and I'm thinking there's no singing apart from one little video of you wherever it might be, Westford, I don't know, and I'm thinking I can't use the video
because I was
something. No, you weren't. No. Because you were performing. I think you were doing a thing at Westside. I think maybe.
Oh, okay.
But that's on the XXX
okay
thing. And I'm thinking. So that's why I thought it's definitely your site because the only site because you've got a mixture of the two. That the most recent is the music stuff.
It's a bit confusing. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna talk to PR. I'm gonna talk to my plugger and see what we can do about that. Mm-hmm. You know, knock heads with the team, with the gang, and see what we're gonna do just to help you out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't want to scar you for life now, do I?
Already done. Huh? I couldn't sleep.
I know. I can see you shaking slightly.
No, I wasn't shaking. I was still scrolling throughout the night. Right. So, you're launching yourself as a musician again, as a singer. Why did you decide to go back?
I never left. Just because I wasn't in the public.
Well, you said you stopped for a while because you were busy.
I stopped like hitting the studios and like whenever I do something, I give all my heart. Yeah. We're not born with half a heart. We're built with a full heart. So do it with everything that you have, every ounce of you. Yep. So whenever I do something, I do it 150%. And if I'm not giving 150%, I have to step back and come back to it when I have the time to do so. Okay. Like give 100%, you know. And now's your time. Yeah, I'm happy with the way this is going. At the end of the day, the black don't crack. I still look fresh.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. And, you know, life is not a race.
It is indeed.
So, yeah.
So, are you going to take a step back from the other things in music?
Not stepping back from
how are you going to balance all three?
Beast mode on.
Okay, fair enough. So we've got the single out now. It's called
Pay Attention.
Pay Attention. And
you can check that out on Gram Daily. Check out the music video. It's very nice. It's very refreshing. Have you thought about maybe incorporating? Yes, I have. Yeah, you don't even have to finish the sentence. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna go down.
Well, actually, that's another question. So, what has it been like from your colleagues in both industries? So, people that are musicians and people that are in the porn industry.
Okay, so
supportive, not supportive?
My producer is. I just keep. I shock him all the time. Yeah. But he knows that I know what I'm doing and I've planned things out. So when he first found out, just make sure you do yourself justice and you're successful. So I've done that.
It in terms of you going back to porn? Or?
No, in terms of, when I went into the adult industry.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, when you're ready to come back, I'm always going to be here for you because not only can you sing, you can songwrite. You are an amazing songwriter and I'm not letting that go.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. As for the people in the industry, I don't mess with people in the industry. There's a lot of backstabbing, shade. Yeah. It's just a weird place for me to be in. And as a businesswoman and also a creative person, I have to be around positivity. Yeah. I need you to water me so I can grow. So I need to water you too.
But I think that's common in creative industries. I think in music, you're not getting away from it. You're getting involved in music. That's probably, I don't know if it's worse or better.
Yeah, it's got to be worse. But you know something? Water off a duck's back. I don't care. Unless you're coming up to me and touching a button, then we're fine. You can stand from a distance and talk, but don't. Do you know what I mean? So
have there been? So what have people been like? So you must have friends in the industry. So who's your favorite person to watch in the adult industry?
Oh, Misty Stern, that's my girl. I love her. Like cooked food on a Sunday morning.
You actually know her?
Yeah, she's my friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And who don't you like?
I don't not like anyone. I don't pay anyone attention.
You're trying to start some beef.
I know you are.
Clickbait.
I know. No one bothers me because when you're in your own lane and you're focused on yourself 24 hours in the day,
no one else
you don't look at someone. You don't look in the corner and go, "Oh, let me hate on you." Like, energy is something that you shouldn't play with. I like to meditate. I like to wear crystals. I like to.
Do you believe in that stuff? Crystals?
Would you that stuff? That is the truth, brethren.
You're nodding. What are you nodding for? Nah.
Yes, nod.
Do you have a crystal under your pillow?
I'm telling you, I would not be sitting here right now if I didn't have my roots in a firm ground. I'm like a tree. I have many branches and many leaves. And
that's
meditating.
Fine.
And having these crystals on me, like here we go. Here's one. Whee.
And what does that do exactly?
It just keeps my energy. It keeps my energy like clear.
So if you take that off, are you going to lack energy?
Well, do you know what? I've taken it off some days and I've just been a beast. I'm like, why am I so rowdy
It's
today?
all psychological. I'm going to teach you all something. It's psychological. If one day, you know what? If I knew you, I'd sneak into your house whatever, one day and swap
you
that with some glass. You
couldn't. I've got cameras everywhere.
And swap that with some glass and you were like, oh, I got my crystals on. I feel so energetic. No, it's glass, love.
Like, all right, well, everyone, you're entitled to believe what you want to believe. For me, it works and I'm conquering everything I want to
conquer. You are indeed?
Yeah.
But I think you can do it without the crystals.
Do you know something? We are energy. Do you know about energy?
No, nothing.
Yes, you do.
LEB.
Yes, you do.
That's
All right,
it.
have you heard this saying, you've walked into the room and there's a bad vibe?
Yeah.
You can feel the
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
That's energy.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And, okay, there's what's the conductor for electricity? Is it a good conductor for electricity? So you could touch it and electrocute yourself, steel.
Right.
And then there's other forms of material that electricity can't go through.
Wood.
Rubber, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's that thing. Our energy rubs off on certain things.
Okay. I believe in the energy thing to a degree. I don't know about these crystals, but we'll drop it because
Alright, cool.
we could be here for hours. It's not about the music, it's about everything. I like to talk about everything.
Yay.
So, okay, but let's get back to the music. So, I completely missed that. You're now focused on the music. You're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play the single in a minute.
Ooh,
Yeah, okay. So there's a video out for it on Grime Daily.
Yeah, Grime Daily.
Why did you choose? I'm always interested in this. Why Grime Daily or GRM Daily
Okay.
rather than Link Up or SBTV or anywhere else?
See, the thing is, whatever you want to get involved in, there's an ingredients for everything. There's an ingredients for success.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to see, what are other people doing?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're making, ciphers, going on blogs,
Mm-hmm.
radio stations, so on and so forth. When they have a music video, where have I seen these music videos?
Yeah.
Grime Daily, Link Up, SBTV.
Yeah.
Trust me, if they allow me on their platform,
Yeah.
you will see me on their platforms. This
Okay.
is not just like a one-hit wonder. I'm staying.
Okay, cool.
So I will be on Link Up if they allow me to.
Are you ready?
Am I ready?
Yeah.
Ready for what?
I need you to pick a number.
Oh, God. 6.
Oh,
No,
that's quick.
7.
Okay, 7. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yay.
right. So while I look for this,
Yeah.
let people know. Oh, have you got any live performances or anything coming up soon?
Yeah, I have I Love Live.
Oh, when's that?
It's later on in the year. I have a band vault coming up. What else do I have coming up? A few things. Reggie, you're going to have to fill me in on what's going on.
Yeah, there's a couple of live.
Yeah, a couple of live performances.
Okay, but, so you're not sure, but if people want to know, they can do what?
Oh, if you want to know what's happening with J Webb, please follow me and on the right Instagram handle on at J Webb Singer. Okay. Yay! He's giving me
Right, so
one
I've got it. So here's the thing. So I used to always pull out and as I say, so people that are listening, I do apologise because I know you would have heard some of these time and time again, and they're getting a bit stale, and I'm going to refresh them. So what I used to do is I used to pull out 2 sets of lyrics. So to give one to you, or the person who's sitting in your seat, and I'd keep one. I'd say, you know what, I'm going to help you out.
Yeah.
Because I'm nice like that.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Because I've been criticised for it.
help me.
And I've been told I'm not allowed to help anymore, and I have to let the person who's sat in your seat suffer and deal with it.
All right.
All right?
I'll take it.
But what I have done is, so I've got, as I say, I've got lyrics to music and songs that, well, correlate with the number that you've picked.
Okay.
Okay, so you pick number.
7.
Okay, right. So your song is this.
Bad.
By Michael Jackson.
I can't remember if I remember all the. Do I have to sing the whole thing?
A
verse
verse
and
and a
chorus.
chorus. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
J Webb performing Michael Jackson Bad.
Shamon.
Give you a little bit more volume. Yeah, lots of breathing. No, okay, I'll help you that.
When I come in.
Ready? Like a dance teacher. In 5, 6, 7, 8.
Your body's mine, gonna tell you right. So show your face in broad daylight. I'm telling you how I feel. Gonna hurt your mind. Don't shoot to deal. Come on, lay on me. On the count of 3.
No. I'm telling
You on the count of 3 to show yourself. Don't let it be. I'm telling you, you gotta watch your mouth. Shut up. I know your game. What you're about. Don't say the sky's the limit, and me's really true. But my friend has to sing it. Because you don't know, because I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. Come on. I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. Oh, yeah. I'm good.
in the building. Completed the karaoke challenge, and you didn't want to do it. It was alright, wasn't it?
It was the perfect song. See, my crystal told me to pick 7.
It was all the crystal. It was all the crystal. Obviously, we're gonna play your track. We're gonna play your track right now. So let's introduce it so I can bring it in.
Hey London, this is J Webb, and you're about to hear the best thing you've ever heard in your life. It's called Pay Attention. Check it out.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Woo!
Young face. Going for a rough ride.